So while I'm waiting and deciding if I'm going to tear this engine down and rebuild it or buy a long block, there's some things I need to do around the garage to check for safety. Extension cords. All garages have it. We wouldn't get a lot of stuff done without an extension cord, but these can really be a safety hazard. So you need to check your extension cord regularly. Make sure that it's flexible, there's no breaks in it, there's no shorts. And if you have a condition like this, man, this could really lead to trouble. You could short out your power tool, you could get electrocuted, or if you start wiggling that around, you could blow the circuit breaker. Having a garage without a fire extinguisher is like owning a house without a plunger. You're going to run into a number 2 problem. And you need to make sure that that extinguisher is by the door, so in an emergency it's quickly accessible and you can use it. You also need to check and make sure that it's full, and this one is not full, this one's empty, so it's going to have to be changed out. So you can purchase one at a hardware store or a big box store, and you put that up. And you're ready in case there's an emergency. Well, look at that. I got puddles under an old car. That's very surprising. But what puddles mean is someone could slip and fall. You want to clean that up, dry it up the best you can. Get yourself some good quality floor dry and keep on that. You want to cover that up. Get those puddles dried up. So if your garage has some old fixtures like this and the light's kind of dim, that could be a safety problem. It's really easy to remedy. You don't have to buy some fancy light to string up or anything. You can go to any big box store and buy these corn cob lights. They're LED, they're super bright, they come out the bottom and the sides, and they are really easy to add some really bright light to make your garage safe to work in. And you might find that 10mm socket that you've been missing that you lost. Now look at that. How easy was that? So the largest moving object that you have in your house is your garage door, and it is a huge safety factor. So you need to make sure that you check it regularly. And you need to make sure that your controller, like this, is up high enough that little rug rats can't reach that and open that door on their own and operate that door. So having that at a good height means that anyone that can reach that is probably of age to operate the door correctly. The garage door has some very important safety features, and one of those is this electric eye that shoots an invisible beam across there so that if any of your rug rats run through here or one of your furry children, it stops the door as it's coming down and reverses it so they're not hurt by that. And you need to periodically check that once a month. So I'm going to show you how to do that. All right, so what you want to do is you want to have somebody push the button while you're near the door, and as the garage door comes down, you're going to want to break that beam with your foot, just like that. And the door reverses. Now there's one more test we want to do after the door resets, and there's a sensor in the door so that if it hits an object, it also will reverse. So we're going to do that one next, and we're going to use a 2x4 to do that. We're going to place this 2x4 right there, and we're once again going to put the door down and see what happens. There you go, it hit the wood, instantly reversed on itself and went up. If you accidentally leave your car hanging out of the garage or something and somebody accidentally hits the button, which has happened to me, believe it or not, the door will come down, touch that, go right back up, no damage. It's a good safety feature. You need to test it, make sure it works.